Good evening and welcome to the campus of Lynn University for the fourth and final debate of this presidential campaign. I'm Bob Schiefer of CBS News. The questions are mine. All mine. Nobody else knows them. Nobody. And so let us welcome President Barack Obama and Governor Mitt Romney. Tonight's debate comes on the 50th anniversary of the Cuban Missile Crisis, which I was alive for. So, what happened in Libya? Thank you, Bob. Thank you for agreeing to moderate this debate. And thank you to Lynn University. Thank you to the President. The President and I were at a humorous event earlier. But it'd be nice to maybe be funny this time, not on purpose. Ah, crap. Alright, listen, there are 30,000 dead in Syria, some kind of terrorists in Libya, Al-Qaeda types in Mali, Muslim something or other in Egypt, and we are 4 years closer to a nuclear weapon in Iran. A comprehensive strategy is needed. I'm not going to say what that is, but at least I made a scary list. My first job is to protect Americans, Bob. When I got the call about Libya, first I made sure we secured the Americans still in harm's way, and then we investigated the situation. Now, I don't know who they are. I don't know what they want. But what I do know is that I have a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like that. I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. We can't kill our way out of this mess. My strategy is to go after the bad guys and kill them. But my strategy is very straightforward and broader. We need to get the Muslim world to reject extremism by 1. Foreign economic development, 2. Education, 3. Gender equality, you know, all the things I don't really care about here. Every strategy you have put forward has been wrong. You claimed Russia is our biggest geopolitical threat. No, I said Russia is our biggest geopolitical threat. Well, the 80s called, and they want their policies back. And their hair. Attacking me is not an agenda. Besides, you love Vladimir Putin so much you want to marry him, so. Well, you said you still want troops in Iraq. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did not. Did too. Did not. Did too. Wait. What about Syria? Assad has to go. Assad must go. Yeah, we've mobilized our partners and moderate opposition forces in Syria. The opposition in Syria. We can't let arms get into the wrong hands. Arms, wrong hands? No, we can't. Assad's days are numbered. They are numbered, Bob. Assad's days are numbered. So, Governor, would you do anything differently than the President? No. President Obama, regarding Egypt, do you have any regrets saying that President Mubarak had to go? No, America has to stand with democracy. Women's rights, Israel. Governor, would you have done anything differently? No, I supported the President's action, except I would have liked to have had a better vision of the future, either through a crystal ball or just wishing really hard, so that we could have heard all the freedom voices earlier. But let me just take a step back and say that America's purpose is to make sure the world is peaceful through a strong military. I'd like to respond. You will get a chance to respond to that right after I let the governor talk again. Governor, what is America's role in the world? America is awesome. Our economy has got to be awesome. We've got an awesome military, awesome allies, and an awesome relationship with Israel. President Obama, America remains the one indispensably awesome nation. America is more awesome now than when I took office. And I believe we can be even more awesomer. Now, Governor Romney is proposing wrong and reckless policies that will take us back to strategies that made us less awesome. Governor Romney, wrong and reckless policies? Oh, I got a policy for the future. I know how to create 12 million jobs, and I can do it with 5 simple yet incredibly vague steps. 1, energy independence. 2, screw China, Latin America. 3, improve schools by putting teachers last. 4, get off the road to Greece. We are 4 years closer to Greece. And 5, small businesses. Small businesses, small businesses. Delicious, delicious, small businesses. Tastes so good when you buy and sell overseas. Governor, are you drooling?
Small businesses.
We need teachers. Governor Romney hates teachers. Hates them. Hates them. Teachers hates.
Can I get back to foreign policy?
Nope, I'm going to talk about education. My state was #1 in education in the nation because Democrats and Republicans came together 10 years earlier, and we gave anyone who finished in the top quarter a free ride to college. But that was 10 years before you came to office. No, the free socialist ride to college part was mine. Wait.
Governor, where are you getting the money to pay for the military?
Visit my website. I have balanced budgets in business. I went to the Olympics and balanced the budget with just $1.4 billion in government funds, but look, we have fewer ships in our Navy than in 1916. Our Air Force is older than when it was brand new. So we have fewer ships than we had in 1916. Well, we also have fewer horses and bayonets. We have these things called aircraft carriers and submarines. It's not a game of battleship.
What about Israel?
Israel is a true friend. And if they are attacked, we will stand by Israel. And if they are attacked by a nuclear Iran, we will stand not as close, but still by Israel. If I'm president, when I'm president, I too will stand with Israel. A nuclear-capable Iran is unacceptable to Americans, and it's 4 years closer. But to stop that, I would be really, really mean to them. I would be mean to their president, and I would be mean to their diplomats. What is the deal that the U.S. would accept in talks with Iran? I know there's a deal because I read it in the newspaper. There is no deal other than ending their nuclear program. The governor would take the same steps we did, but just say them louder. I think we should be louder. The president has not been loud enough. He went on an apology tour, which was an apology tour because I'm going to continually call it an apology tour. Now there are 10,000 centrifuges spinning us 4 years closer to a nuclear Iran because the president has not been loud enough. Nothing Governor Romney just said is true. I have been plenty loud. Women's rights, women's rights, women's rights. What if the president of Israel called you and said, our bombers are going to bomb Iran? Let's not discuss hypotheticals, except for the hypothetical nuclear Iran that we are 4 years closer to. You know what's not hypothetical? That I killed Osama bin Laden. America's longest war is Afghanistan. Holy crap, is that true? If the Afghans aren't ready, do we still leave in 2014? We're out by 2014, so our troops should be out by then. Or in Iran. 2014, Pakistan, nation building at home, veterans rebuilding stuff, and my wife is great. Americans continue to die at the hands of Pakistani-sponsored terror. Should we divorce Pakistan? No, we can't manage without Pakistan. They don't mean it. You don't understand. Look, Pakistan is under a lot of pressure at work. They're not normally like this. And they said they're sorry. We're working on it. It will be different this time. What about drones? We feel the president was right to use that technology. And while we're going to have to do more than just killing bad guys, the drones are pretty cool. They're pretty cool. We have done more than kill bin Laden. We have also stood by the people of Egypt and Libya, as they killed people too. The next question is about China. Right after this question, what do you feel is the greatest future threat to the national security of this country? Terrorism. And with respect to China, they have to play by the same rules as everybody else. For example, they tried to send us cheap Chinese tires. We stopped the invasion of cheap Chinese tires. The governor was in favor of the Chinese tire menace, said we were being too tough. But I took it seriously and stopped the Chinese tires. The same way I stopped Osama bin Laden. It's not the government that creates businesses and hires people. It's hedge funds and corporations. And second, first of all, the greatest national security threat to the U.S. is a nuclear Iran, which, and I don't know if you know this, we are 4 years closer to. Are you worried about a trade war with China? Well, they sell us about this much stuff, and we sell them about this much stuff. So, since I took office, U.S. exports to China have doubled. And now we're selling this much stuff. He's attacking me. If we listen to the governor, we'd be buying our cars from China instead of making them in Detroit. Look, I am a son of Detroit. I was born in Detroit. I took white flight out of Detroit. I said I would provide government guarantees to car
That's not what you said.
I never said I would liquidate the industry.
Let's check the record.
I would never say that.
People of Detroit won't forget.
Dude, shut up.
No, you.
No, you.
You hate teachers.
That's not true. I love teachers. I just don't want them to be paid. I think we all love teachers. With the glasses and the skirts. Gentlemen, thank you for a very vigorous debate. It's time for closing statements.
Debates, campaigns, too many commercials. The American people now have a choice. Mitt Romney's plan for rich people, or my plan for not rich people. Jobs, education, energy, deficit reduction, military, nation building at home. But again, Mitt Romney is rich, and he hates poor people. Thanks.
It's good to be with you. I am optimistic about the future. I want peace. I want to grow peace. I believe that we should spread principles of peace. Peace and magic. Magic that will magically lead us to 12 million new jobs. I don't have to explain it. No. I've got a website. Check the website, man. Check the website. America is the hope of the earth. Gentlemen, thank you. As always, I leave you with the words of my mother. Go vote. It'll make you big and strong.
That's great.
Thank you. I mean, I'm a grown man. Mother, you can't tell me what to do anymore. I mean to call you, Mother. Why? Oh, Mother, no. No. Why?